Starting a new business is a slog, no matter what. The only founders who do it successfully share one trait in common: the resilience to navigate a rocky path filled with unforeseen twists and turns. That's a key lesson that Catalina Daniels and James Sherman took from researching for their new book, Smart Startups: What Every Entrepreneur Needs to Know. Advice from 18 Harvard Business School founders. Daniels and Sherman, two Harvard alums who founded their own businesses and now work as venture investors, interviewed 18 HBS graduates who went on to launch notable startups, such as Blue Apron, Gilt, Groupe and Runway. Having resilience is absolutely essential for the emotional makeup of a person in terms of becoming an entrepreneur, Sherman tells CNBC Make It. If they don't have that type of resilience, they need to learn how to build it up. In fact, every founder the authors spoke to agreed that resilience was the biggest key to their success, even more than prior experience or a winning business idea. It was resilience that helped Josh Hix, co-founder of meal kit startup Plated and one of the book's subjects, keep plugging away throughout that business' difficult first year. He and co-founder Nick Taranto were struggling to get the company off the ground and even came close to declaring bankruptcy. Eventually, Plated landed an investment from Kevin O'Leary after appearing on a 2014 episode of Shark Tank. 3 years later, the business sold to grocery chain Albertsons for up to $300 million. We define resilience as a combination of grit and motivation, Sherman adds. And that's what you need to keep yourself powering forward, despite all of the obstacles. Another founder the authors interviewed, Anna Auerbach, co-founder of Werk, which began in 2016 as an online job marketplace before pivoting to an enterprise SaaS platform, compared the resilience required to be an entrepreneur to being a parent. You have incredibly hard days as a parent, but you don't stop being a parent. You don't just give up, Auerbach told Daniels and Sherman in the book. So much of the success of a business is going to be tied to things that you can't control, Sherman says, adding that the same is often true for parents. However, just as parents need to be resilient and adaptive as a result, the most successful entrepreneurs are also able to accept, and try to anticipate, what Daniels and Sherman call the uncontrollables in life and business. Successful entrepreneurs accepted the fact that this is part and parcel of the entrepreneurial roller coaster, and they're going to be things that they cannot expect. Things that they can try to anticipate as best they can, but there's still going to be things that will affect them that are uncontrollables, Sherman says. And the best they can do is ground themselves and then try to navigate to their own advantage as best they can.